अतश्चक्षुरादि देवता क्रमेण विचार्य आसुरेण पापन विद्येति अपोह्यन्ते. Therefore, kramena, one by one, examining each and every organ's function, we saw, and the Shruti is as it is telling, and according to the experience of each and everybody also, that we see the functions are always experienced the vices more than the virtues. So it is clear that asurena papmana vidya, all these organs except for that mukhya prana, the main vital force, each and every organ is afflicted with the demonic vices. Therefore, apohyante. The devaha, the functions of organs which are regulated by the scriptures, those are called as deva. They rejected these organs as their shelter. They accepted as mukhya prana itself, which is in each and every organ also. That is the actual shelter for us, the solace for us. If we are in our prana, then the vices cannot affect us. So always meditating the prana itself as Udgita Om is more good and better than meditating on these people as the Udgata or Om. Therefore it was apohyantam, they rejected. Rest of the meaning of the mantras from 3 to 6 is same. Samanam anyat. Atha vacham chakshushrotram mana ityadi. अतः वाचम उद्गीतम उपासान चक्रिरे तागंहासुराः पापना विधुस तस्मात् तयो भयं वदति सत्यं चानृतं च पापना ह्येषा विद्धा. After having failed to save themselves, to protect themselves from the demonic vices, the devaha, these deities, thought, so it's better we'll take the organ of speech. The organ of smell was useless. They had to reject because it was afflicted by the vices. Therefore, they took up now vacham, the organ of speech, as udgitam. They started to meditate on it itself as udgita. That is udgita, however, omkar eva. Upasanchak, they meditated on vacham, the organ of speech, as udgitam. But tam asuraha papana vividuho. Even that organ of speech was afflicted by the demonic vices, by demons. Tasmat, that is why taya, through that speech, ubhayam vadati satyam chandritancha. We speak both truth and lies, untruth. Why? Because he, means because Esha, this sense organ of speech, papmana vidha, is afflicted by the demonic vices. Here also same ubhayam, the word has been given here, but ubhayam means actually one, ekam. The meaning of ubhayam here is ekam. As per the Mimamsa, nyaya arthimiche. Yasya ubhayam havir arthim archat. The same formula here also, because the reason is to speak truth is the nature of the organ. Untruth is imposed to the vices. Virtue or speaking truth is the nature of sense organ of speech. Therefore, it's after the vices were afflicted, it did not start to speak truth and lies both. That means before the asuras, the demons afflicted with the vices, was this Vani, the sense organ of speech, dumb? Was not speaking? It was speaking. It was speaking truth only. That is speciality. But it is a nature. Satyam jnanam anantam brahma. The nature of each and everything is Satyam. Asti bhati priyam nama rupan cheti panchada. Out of these five, adyastrayam brahmano rupam tato dvayam jagat rupa. It's in everything. You have to accept the existence of something before doing any other affair with it. Satyam is what? Astitvam. Existence. Then you know it. Bhati jnanam. You know it. That this is such a thing. Then you say priyam. It is very nice. Bliss. Ananda. It's beautiful. It's nice. I want it. You feel it. Feeling comes up. Then you ask, what is the name of this? Oh, this is such a thing. Oh, I should have this. Come on, put in the list. Needy. Daily needs. Asti bhati priyam. Priyam is anandam. Satya jnanam anantam brahma or vijnanam anandam brahma. But anandam is the bliss. That's all. These are all visheshanas used to reject the other, the vice of it, the opposites of it. So that's why there's Sat Asti Bhati Priyam. After that, Nama and Rupa. First, we need not know the name also. First, we know only it is there. Something is there. Then it Bhati, we are seeing it, we are knowing it. Then we find the Priya Ansha of it. It's nice, beautiful, good. It's useful for me. That is the name of it. Then all other details, Rupam. So here also saying Satyam is based, that's a part of the is essential form of each and everything. Therefore, it is the nature of the organ of speech to speak truth. It has not come later. That is why Ubhayam, the meaning of both, is taken as one. Similarly, the next mantra, Atha Chakshur Ataha Chakshur Udgitham Upasan Chakrire Tadhasuraha Papana Vividhus Tasmat Teno Bhayam Pashyati Darshaniyancha Darshaniyancha Papana Hiye Tadvidham. So, having examined even this organ of speech, the deity is decided, when this has been afflicted by the vice, we have to reject this and give up this one also. So they thought maybe because of sun is the deity of eyes, maybe that will be better than these are. Therefore they got Chakshu. Chakshu also is the deity itself. Before also we told the organ here means the deity who is presiding that organ should be taken. Chetana, the conscious part of it. So that they meditated on Chakshu, on eyes, the deity of eyes as Udgitam, as Om. The performer of Udgana. That's what was told before. Tadha asuraha papana viduha. Even that Chakshu, that eye, the deity was also afflicted by the vices, by the demons. Tasmat, that is therefore, tena, through that Chakshu, the eyes, Ubhayam Pashyati, we see both Darshaniyancha, Adarshanyancha, the thing that has to be seen and thing that has not to be seen, both are being seen by us. Because these eyes are Papana Vidham. They are afflicted with the vices. Ataha Shrotram Udghitam Upasan Chakrire Tadhasuraha Papana Vividhus Tasmat Teno Bhayam Gung Shranodi Shravaniyanja Papana Hiyetad Vidham. Similarly, having seen that these eyes are also afflicted by the sins, the deities thought it's better to take some other organ, and they thought this Shrotram ears are better because they listen the Vedas, Stotras, this and that. They should not listen other things. Maybe they may not listen. They thought so, and therefore they took shelter in Shrotram, the ears, the deity of the ears. Ataha, after that, Shrotram, after rejecting the Chakshu, the eyes, they took shelter in Shrotram, the ears, and they meditated on it as if it is Udgitam, the Om itself, or the meditator Udgata. Tadha Suraha Papana Vidoho. Asuraha, the demons, they did not live even it, they hold it and they afflicted with the vices, even that one. So what is happening? Tasma, therefore, Tena Ubhayam Shranoti, we listen both. What both? Shravaniyancha, Ashravaniyancha, that which should be heard, like Vedas, Stotras and other things, and that which should not be heard, like cinema songs and other things. Everything is heard by us. Knowingly, unknowingly, we are enjoying it. The Papana, because he, Yasmat, because Papana etad vidham, because this Shrotram, these ears are also afflicted by the vices. Similarly, you have to take up all other organs also. Here we have taken only speech, isn't it? First you took Granindriya, the sense organ of smell, then speech, then eyes, and Shrotram, the ears. 4. The rest of the 6 also you have to take. Similarly, they have gone through each and every one. They rejected. And then they came to the 11th one, the mana, the mind. Atah mana udgitam upasan chakrire tadbhasuraha papana vividhus tasmat teno bhaigam sankalpayate sankalpaniyancha sankalpaniyancha papana hi etad vidham. Atha, after that, having rejected all those 10 organs, sense organs and motor organs, they came to the internal organ, mana. Here also it is in 4 divisions, but they take the whole thing as one, mana. They meditated on this mind itself as Udgitam. The Om, which is called as Udgitam, or the person who is performing this singing, is singing the Om in Udgita as a part of Udgita, while singing that part which is a part of Sama in Jyotishtam and other such Vedic rites. So Tadha Asura Papana Vidoho, even that mind was not exempted by the demons. They caught hold of even that fellow and they afflicted with the vices. Tasma, therefore, Tena, through that mind, what we are doing, Ubhayam Sankalpayate, we think that which has to be thought of and we think even that which should not be thought of. And positive thinking should be our habit, that's our nature, but we always go the negative thinking too. Asankalpaniyancha. He means Yasmat, because Papmana, etad, this mind has been afflicted with them by Papmana, by the vices. Now the Bhashyakara therefore is telling you, see, 2 sentences are then Bhashyam. Anuktapya anyaha tak rasanadi devata drashtavyaha. That which have not been mentioned here. Anuktapi. Anyaha, other organs, which tak rasana adi. The organ of touch, sense organ of touch, the sense organ of taste, and all others. Those, not only organs, this is here clearly, Rasanadi, Devata, presiding deities of these organs, could not exempt themselves from these things. It should be understood that even these have been examined, Drashtavyaha. And then they came the last to the mind. Evam, how it has been implied like this? Even they have examined the other organs also. Bhashyakara says it's pramana in Brudanyaka. Similar context is there. It's called Evamu Kalu Eta Devataha. Etaha Devataha, all the 11. It's in Bhavachanam. Etaha Devataha Papmabhihi Vidhaha iti Shrutyantara. Brihadaranyaka 136. All these devatas, Etaha Devata, all of them, all the 11 organs and their presiding deities, all of them were afflicted with the vices. Iti Shrutyantara. So then, what did they do to save themselves? Ataha evayam mukhya pranas tam udghitam upasan chakrire taghanga sura ritva vidadhansur yatha Ashmanam Makhanam Rittva Vidhangam Seda Ataha Evayam Mukhya Prana. Now after that they thought a lot. Who is the one who can save us? They are tired also. 11 places they have changed. Just like sadhus change 10 to 11 ashrams. And last they say, come on, be in anyone here. All are saved. So no use running here and there. In whichever one you be. But these Devatas did not think like that. In whichever one they can't be like that. So they thought of something which is so pure, so sanctified in such a way that the voices cannot even touch it. They found one fellow inside this body, due to which this body is alive. Ataha evayam mukhya pranaha tam udhitam upasan chakrire. After having got defeated in all those 11 organs, they took shelter in mukhya pranaha, the vital force that is residing mainly in the mouth. Bhashyakara will tell, mukhe bhava mukhyaha. That's what he's telling. Therefore, even though the prana is in the whole body, the vital force, but mainly it resides in the mouth. Therefore, whatever something has happened in first aid also, what they do? They open the mouth, they blow. They don't blow in the nose. They blow in the mouth. Because through the mouth you can give a more quantity also. When gasping takes place, running and all, when gasping, what do? You take the mouth. That's how you can substantially, adequately, you can take prana, the vital force. So that is why you are taking your prana which is residing in the mouth. That's the only reason. Mukhya prana. Tam udghita upasana. Those devata, those deities meditated on this mukhya prana, the main vital force, as udgitam, the om or the udgata, the performer of the singing. Tang hasura ritva vidadhansoho. Asuras thought, we have already got victory 11 times. Why not this 12th time also? They approached even the mukhya prana, vital force. And what happened? They destroyed themselves. How they got destroyed? Beautiful illustration is that. Yatha ashmanam akhanam ritva vidhanseda. Just like it's a rock. Ashmanam, big rock. And rock, not this ordinary rocks like. It's impenetrable. Akhanam. Unbreakable. You cannot make it to pieces. You can't split it. You can't shatter it. You can't disintegrate it. Such a thing is called as akhanam. Akhanam ashmanam, rock. Ritva, approached and vidvansita. What? What approaches a rock and gets destroyed? It is not told here. That you have to supplement the word. It's called as adhyahara. To supplement the word to complete the sentence. Loshtham pansukhandaha. A lump of earth. A clod of earth. एक ढेला लो पत्थर पर मारो. ढेले को बोलते हैं lump of earth, clod of earth. When it goes, approaches as if it wishes to break the rock, what happens? The clod of earth, the lump of earth, it shatters in pieces. Nothing happens to, no harm takes place to the rock. But still it's the greatness of the rock. It accepts some of the few atoms of that mud on itself. It gives shelter even then. It accommodates. Even though it went to shatter it, but still it is giving shelter for a few parts of it. So that's the greatness of the rock. Similarly, these asuras also, when they tried to approach and afflict given the vital force with the vices, they destroyed themselves. Bhashyakara says now, Asurena papana viddhatvat granadi devata apohiya. Atha means anantaram. Atha of this mantra. Asurena papana, because of demonic vices the Granadi Devata, all the deities of the 11 sense and motor and other internal organs were afflicted by the demonic vices. Therefore, after rejecting them, apoihya, after rejecting them, anantram, then what they did? Yayevayam prasiddho, the one that is very, very well known in this world. What? Mukhe bhavaha mukhyaha, the one that is residing in this mouth. Pranaha, the vital force. Tam, that vital force was being meditated upasan chakrire as Udgitam. These deities meditated on the main vital force as Udgita, that is as Om. Udgita vaiva Omkaraha, or as if he is itself the Udgata. The vital force is itself the actually vital force of Udgata. And before it has been told, because more of prana is needed for samagana than any other Rigveda Patha or Yajurveda Patha. Samaveda Patha is more prana is needed. And in that too, Sama, Udgita part, central portion of Sama. In beginning goes slowly, and the high pitch it is then Udgita. The highest pitch is there. The maximum prana is needed to sing the Udgita. And in that, the part is Om. So there before only he had done, self-identification of all these together. The karma means Jyotishthamadi karma. In Jyotishthamadi karma means the Udgata. And Udgata means that too, the Sama. In Sama, Udgita. In Udgita, Om. Identifying all this as one, you can say they meditate on this vital force as Udgata or as Om or as Udgita. It does not matter. Tanha Suraha Purvad Ritva Prapya. These asuras, the demons, all those functions of our own organs which are not regulated by the Shastras are called as asuras. Those people, what they did? They tried to afflict even this vital force by the vices. Therefore, they approached Purvad Ritva. But Bhashyakara says they were thinking to approach, that's all. By thinking to approach only, they got destroyed. They did not do an approach up to that. Abhipraya Matrana, you see, Bhashyakara is saying later there. Purvad Ritva Prapya Vidadhansu Vinashtha Babuho Abhipraya Matrana. Just a mere thinking, the intention came, let us go and afflict on this fellow. Just that thinking, that intention developed in their minds, the demonic functions of our own organs, as well as they thought of this also, they got destroyed. How they got destroyed? After harming? It may be like that also, they get destroyed after harming a little. They did not even approach that. Just thinking they have got in that condition. How can they harm? There is akritta kinchidavi pranasya. Without harming even a least, without afflicting the least to that vital force, they were destroyed. Therefore it is said, whenever a wrong thought also comes to your mind, immediately do pranayama. The best prayaschitta for all aparadha is pranayama. Immediately get into pranayama, you see how the mind will cool, all the indriyas will cool, all organs get cooled down. Whatever might be the force, it will cool down. Therefore, first pranayama. Then get into the eyebrow center. You need not do anything else. And if you add Om, it is well and good. Chant Om with it. Prane apanam juvati apane cha pranam. But nowadays, all Vedanti says yoga is not at all needed. But just by hearing they become Brahmajnani. And we begin Yatra Yogeshwara Krishna. And we take up the same Yogeshwara Krishna's Gita and we are telling yoga is not needed. For practical Vedanta, yoga is very much essential. Akritva kinchadapi pranasya. Katham vinashta? How they got destroyed? Ityatra drashtanta maha. A beautiful illustration has been given here for this. Yatha loge ashmanam akhanam न shakyate khanitum iti akhanam. As in this world, it is very well known that a rock, which type of rock? Akhanam na shakyate khanitum kuddaladibihi. You can't dig it out by spade or any other instrument. Bhetum na shakya. You can't even split by chisel or any such instruments too. Such a thing is called as akhana. Na khanitum shakyati akhana. Akhana eva akhana. Akhana eva akhana. Tam ritva. Samarthyat. Having approached such a rock, this is what approached the rock? And got destroyed. What approached? He said, Samarthyat, you have to supplement the word. Due to the context, depending upon the context, you will have to give a supplementary word. You have to imply a word over here. What is that? Loshta, pans pindova. Loshta, a lump of earth or a cloud of earth. Pans pindaha. Shrutyantara. You can take this from some other Shruti where it has been clearly used. Pansupindam. It might have used somewhere in some other mantra. Ashmanam akhanam ritva pansupindo vidudhanseta. Might be in some other Shruti. We don't know. Here is Shrutyantarat. Ashmani kshipto. That lump of earth was thrown on the rock. For what purpose? Ashma bhedana abhiprayena. Ashma bhedana abhiprayena. With the intention of splitting or disintegrating or shattering into pieces that rock. With that intention, it was approaching towards the dark. What happened? Tasya ashma kinchidapi akrutva. Without even harming in the least that rock, the lump of earth, swayam vidvanseta, vidhiryeta, swayam got shattered into pieces like anything. Evam, similarly, these asuras also vidadvanso. These functions of your sense organs, which are running towards the world and negatively thinking, negatively working out their own voices all the time, doing sins, all that will be destroyed. If you are taking shelter in your vital force. Evam vishuddho asurair adharshitatat pranayati. So, it is now very clear this vital force is so much pure that there is no adverse effect at all. Whatever these asuras, the demonic voices, tried to afflict, in whichever way they might have tried to afflict, but they could not afflict. Not only afflicting, they could not even affect it. To afflict is completely getting into it, but they could not even affect it externally also. So pure is this vital force. Vishuddho prana. Katham asurair adharshitatva. Evam vidah pranat bhutasidam phalambaha. Evam vidah, a person who knows the knowledge of this mukhya prana and is meditating on that mukhya prana itself as Om, as a performer of all the rites, and especially the Udgatri karma, and in that Udgatri karma also the Samagana, in that Samagana also the Udgita part of singing, and among that Udgita also the Om is done guaranteed by this vital force only, and nobody else can do it. A person who has got this knowledge, and what he does, he self-identifies it. I am that prana. Yes, aham brahmasmi, aham pranosmi, aham gropasana. When this way you are meditating, a person who meditates in this way, what fruit he gets? That's been told in the next mantra. Pranatta bhutasya. Self-identified with the vital force. Prana Atmabhuta. He has become the Atmabhuta, means he has become one with the prana. He thinks, I am prana. Is not only he knows the knowledge, knowing just is different, and being that is different. He knows the purity of prana and is now being prana itself, being one with the prana. That's why I said evam vidaha, and another word is Bhashakara is using pranatta bhutasya idam phalam aha. First you have to know it properly, know the qualities, know the how and it is pure. Why it is so much pure? Know by this whole story. How all the organs were afflicted with the vices. The whole thing you should be knowing well. After knowing that only you can have faith in that vital force. Or a little bit doubt, maybe even this got afflicted. So what will happen? So depending upon the Shastras, first we should know properly this great quality, the purification of this vital force, how it is examined and decided. Then when you have got full faith on it, then you can decide that I am that prana. I am not all these odds and vices that's happening around. All these are temporal. Because I am the only right one that is a vital force. Once you have self-identified yourself with the prana, you are one with prana in that way, then only you can get this phalam what is being told. A person thinks against you, he will get destroyed, nothing will happen to you. That is the phala is telling. If we become prana upasakas, and this prana upasana, how it has to be done? Again, there's every food, first you have to take pancha prana ahuti. And prana asks, this is annam, but what about my clothes? I am a naga baba. Then apo vaivasa. How to do the apa? Apastranamasa swaha. Put water. Put asanam. Put all the eat food. Then again, last, take water. Amrita pidhanamasa swaha. Cloth. Adhovastram. Uttari vastram. अन्नम न निंद्यात इति व्रतम. कोई भी अन्न है कम है ज्यादा है, कम क्यों दिया? नो बोलना, नो कैन नॉट यदृच्छा लाभेन संतुष्टा. वॉट एवर कम्स यू कैन ईट, यू कांट ईट, यू टेक ओनली दैट मच व्हाट यू कैन ईट. टेक डोंट टेक अदर स्टफ. एज आई टोल्ड बिफोर, बैगन बनता तो क्या करूं, मैं खाता ही नहीं था. गाली देने जाऊंगा, कोठारे से लड़ूं, अरे तुम रोज बैगन क्यों बनाता है? अन्न के लिए कभी मुंह खोलना नहीं. ये साधक का लक्षण है, स्पेशल फॉर प्राणोपासन. अन्नम न निंद्यात. Whichever way it comes, however way it comes, and how much it is coming, you need not worry. Yogaksham vahamyam, it's according to the prarabdha, it is coming, have it finish. That is how we have to be for pranopasana to attain the phala, so that we can be safe ourselves. This is just like a kavacha, pranopasana, like a kavacha of yourself. Or anybody can affect you in many, many ways. So next mantra comes, evam yatha ashmanam akhanam vritta vidvagam sada ekangaiva sa vidvagam sade evam vidhi papam kamayate yaschainam abhyasati sa yesho ashmakhanaha. Sa yesho ashmakhanaha.